Welcome. My name is Sara Jane Abbott, and I work for the Evanston Chamber of Commerce, and I'm the marketing director. I am so excited to be starting this process of talking with MJ finally. We're doing a series of getting together with our members, checking in with them, and we're calling them water cooler chats. MJ, I've missed you. I know I get to see you on Zoom, but I miss seeing you and giving you a hug, so we'll get back to that. But in the meantime, what's your office space like? What are you doing?
Well, I have my own office. I've had an office set up at home for a while now, and because I can work from home, and I mostly do. So I have my own space, so it's kind of quiet. So it's just work as usual for me right now.
Well, you are very lucky in that sense.
Yeah.
I know so many companies had to adapt and figure out how to work remotely, but you were already in it. You were in it before.
Yeah.
What kind of projects are you working on? Because I know you've got lots of things on the burners per se. What are your projects you're working on?
So I'm kind of, I do a lot with commercial. So I kind of am splitting up my projects. So I've started Facebook ads and, more social media. I don't know if you've seen them, but I've created a whole bunch of those. I've been doing social media. I'm trying to reach out to clients through LinkedIn. And then I have a carrier that partnering with to do my personal lines. So we're going to be reaching out to families about our personal lines because our carriers are lowering their rates. So yeah, I'm kind of excited.
So awesome.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing a mailer and just kind of letting the North Shore know that we're lowering our rates and see what we can do there.
All right. Well, you know that the Abbotts are coming your way. Sparkle family, we're coming your way.
Thank you, lady.
All right. My last question we'd love to ask people is, since we have so much going on with, day 49, 50 of being the shelter in place, what do you do for a work-life balance? What do you do for self-care?
So, the first couple of weeks were like I call it my perpetual snow day. I was just kind of ambling, I wasn't doing anything. But now what I do is I make sure that I work out every morning. I have a schedule. And I'm trying to really keep to the schedule. I work these hours. I cook these hours because otherwise I can melt a whole day away. I can waste it away. But if I keep to a schedule, and I think I'm a little bit more scheduled than what I was when we weren't on quarantine, just because I have to be.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I'm really getting myself in. I start early. I really just start early, and I get going at 8 in the morning. But it is like you just get to the schedule. You get so much done. I get so much more done than I ever did in the office, just because there's so many daily interruptions. It wasn't like I was goofing off. I was still working hard. There's just so many daily interruptions, but now we have such a huge focus, and it's just like, what do you guys need? What do the members need? And we're working on it daily, and then we'll go on to the next day. It's like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, exactly.
I do love how you said
the same spot.
Right? I love how you said the perpetual snow day, because that is so perfect. You were just kind of like, what are we doing here? What's happening?
Is it Tuesday or Saturday? I don't know.
Yeah, I know, right? I really try to take my weekends and get outside, fresh air and garden and cook and family time. Because the first couple weekends, definitely in March, I worked the weekends. I was like, well, no, we have stuff to do. We got to get done. So
yeah,
anyway,
I was the same way.
Thank you so much for joining us today. This was awesome. We'll talk soon.
Thank you, Sara Jane. All right, talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.